Okay, so out of this book, I decided to take out 5 photos, which I'm going to explain to you what these are. These are old school photographs taken out of a Pentex K1000, excuse me, 35 millimeter film. These are digital. This is when the Sony Mavica came out, I think in like the 1995 era. So we're going to look at these, but we're going to debunk these because these are crap. These, on the other hand, if you go into any ghost forum, you will see, and again, if you remember the pictures I had of when I was a kid, you can see that, and here's one I didn't show you in the last video. So you had these here. Again, that was when I was little. This is an orb right there. You can see that in the upper left corner. And this one I just found as well. So that's me as a little kid, but right above it you have this. If you ever seen the movie with Bruce Willis and a little kid, I See Dead People, that one. It's kind of what it reminds me of. But anyhow, this is me when I was a teenager. And you have this. I'm going to call it an entity because if you go into any ghost forum, you can actually see this type of photograph. So at the same time, here's another one. These are not telephone cords from the 80s and 90s. These were just phenomenon that showed up in the pitch black when you took a photo. They're really weird. They're like the back rooms or liminal as it is called nowadays, but very, very strange. Again, all happened when I was a kid, and these are, I want to say, more in the ghost realm than anything else. So we're going to move into the other aspect of cameras and debunking stuff. Now, this is close to a cemetery, both of these. Most people would look at these and say that they're orbs. I have to disagree. So I will debunk stuff that I think is just pure crap, because you can see the reflections here, and there's one right there, that this has to do with reflection of the camera, whether this is a bug or a moth. This is not an orb, nor is it a UFO. So when you see stuff like this, whether, because it's an oddly shaped, it's not even an orb form. It's like a triangle. I don't even know. Some people would actually even look at that nowadays. The people that are really, really far out there are like, oh my God, that's a UFO. That's a camera issue. It's not lens flare, but it's just duplicating itself for some reason. And these are just straight up. This was 2004, June. These are straight up just junk. I kept them for reference to show that they're not real, and we can debunk these and pretty much just toss them to the side. But again, these, on the other hand, these are totally, totally different. This is actually 1990. Yeah, this is a 1990 photo. This one, I don't have a date on. Didn't date that one. And neither did I date that one. But these are all from the 90s. And these are all 35 millimeter film, which is just incredible because we can't see on spectrums, and these things are literally right in front of me, which is so cool. But definitely stay tuned because we are going to move into, let's see, what do we move into next? Let's see. We can move into what are actually orbs from 35 millimeter camera, not digital, because anything digital now is easily, you can easily create it with dust, with bugs, or anything along that line. So we're going to get into fog, smoke, things that just showed up on camera. We're going to get into more orbs. This is 98. We have another orb. Again, not reflections of bugs because it didn't work that way with the digital cameras. This one I'll call a doorway, but we'll definitely get into that more and more. So for now, this is just the backstory of how it all started when I was younger. into teenage years. And now I'm much, much older, and here comes the story of all of this. So, yeah. All right, guys. I will see you soon, and we will be moving on to the next one. And also, there's a triangle video I just put out. Oh, squeak there. Triangle video I just put out. Go take a look at that. It's off the charts. I took it off my Psionics. Yeah, go take a look at it. I made a short and a long video of it. It's only about a minute, so go take a look at it. Enjoy it, guys. And we're going to get to the bottom of it. Well, we'll never get to the bottom of it because nobody knows the bottom of it. But you have to get out there and look, and you will see what is out there. Also, ask. If you ask, you will receive. I promise you that. Just go outside and ask them to show you, and you will see it. So, all right, guys. I'll be back. Enjoy.